If only we had a snowmobile. We never get to bring anything cool from the Express.
Do you remember what you did to our last snowmobile?
Anyway, do you just say yes to everything?
Fuck you!
The stay of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan-hung?
Yeah, it's because you've got too much energy. March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. Well, don't talk about it then.
Fuck you!
Isn't what we agreed? She said we were gonna be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Hey! You get here. Quit acting like a child.
Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant.
How can I lose to a bunch of villains? Do your worst. I'm not afraid. What are they feeding you kids down here? Hey, I read books, you know. Over. Thanks, oh great one. That's Pitch Dark Hook the Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title? Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. I was kidding. And get your own opinion.
I'm just gonna stump you. You're gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks. You're gonna keep coming back. Why? Cause
Hey, you came. That was fast.
Left behind by some past interstellar traveler.
Beep, beep, beep.
Your mom's an antiquity.
What should we do? Take it with us? You need to log out once in a while.
you serve no purpose in life.
I'm familiar with over 20 long-life species. None of them look like you.
Hey, would it kill you to play along? Wondering if Branya was okay.
Oh, please. You've barely sat still since they left.
I will be your guide, friends, by order of Chief Oleg. I gotta say I'm a little upset at the thought of you choosing a toddler over your old buddy Sampo. Whoa, whoa. Pry it open? In front of all these vagrants and robots? They have eyes, you know.
Connected to which component? You don't know the answer? That's lame. It's back to school for you.
Oh, good plan. Treat the robots like guard dogs. How is that gonna improve our chances?
You should kill yourself now.
She's incisive and determined. In sharp contrast to you, March.
Did you really have to add that last part?
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar.
Identify us as intruders. He'll be even more likely to give us the cold shoulder.
Isn't a robot shoulder cold to begin with?
Please don't hurt Mr. Sparrow.
Relax, relax. In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever, anyway, none of them were serious.
Like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Because I can't bear to see idiots. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me.
Herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises. What the actual heck is she saying?
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
What's wrong with that? We've got 10 fingers. May as well use them.
Sedation techniques are quite effective.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
The entire route would be drastically altered. Do you two know the way?
I do not.
A collapse on the Divination Commission. The Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. 4? And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests. General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel. We can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Luofu? Why are you staring at me?
Surrounding roots glow brightly.
Oh, great observation, Mr. Gongshu. It's amazing what you notice when you're not fighting. Please never do that again.
You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
Be Fantilia's goal. To sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
Quit hiding. Your true self.
Stop! Asai! Since when were you able to speak?
Hey, do I sound like a dog to you?
Doesn't look like it wants to let us through. Do you think if I yell at it, it could scare it off?
Legendary technique. Hollow. Purple.
I think she's enjoying herself.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
They say there's been paranormal activity. You're such a scaredy cat. You said you'd protect me. How do I stop something that doesn't have a body?
And a group of flames suddenly grew super big! And then they floated right out to us and they were like, ah! And Sushong was like, eek! And then she fell over! Look how pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing. Is she a ghost?
Gwenaifen, an outworlder unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with Sushong, a cloud knight, the day before yesterday.
Unemployed? I'm a street performer and a streamer who reports on current events. A streamer.
I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
Mr. Tail?
I'm a heliobus. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram! I told you, I'm not a ghost! If I have to repeat myself again, I'll be eating every one of you!
Please don't be afraid. He's only kidding. Mr. Tail is a vegetarian. That? What was that sound? It's a ghost!
Beast? From a taxonomic perspective, I believe you're closer to that definition.
Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby?
Laugh while you can, coward! I'm gonna swallow you whole. Roam free? Is that what you call this? This is as far as I can get from her!
Really?
You hear that? Stop crying! You're useful! Oh, I've had enough of this! As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too!
Little Missy, do you know why the Heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations?
Team building?
Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot!
Wahwa, sweetie. Come to Big Sister Shuai.
Ugh, yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
Madam Shrey can be a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that. That doesn't sound like her. Come to think of it, it kinda sounds like Tail.
Constructive criticism!
Precaution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
Ha! That's a funny way of describing cowardice. Nauseating.
She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution.
Tail?
Hey, hey, hey! Get away from me!
Dangerous enemies now. Please lend me your strength too.
Oh, sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad! They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk!
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment. This is the current general of the Hafu? Look at that expression! He's barely half awake!
Why is the General putting his trust in us?
I'm too young to die!
Seriously?
That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave!
The power of a heliobus.
Catch your breath before you pass out. We need to use our heads. Sushong's gonna use her head? Now we're really done for. You two aren't.
Huh? Jeez, can you be a little more humble?
Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is.
Sounds like you two are getting along. So what's Numby saying? Oh, I should have known. Don't quit your day job.
Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now.
prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others.
Panicani, what else?
What?